Hey guys, Love Book Triangle Lindsay here, and I am going to do the book swag tag, some of my favorites. I came up with a list of 10 items that have to do with bookish or book swag things, and I am going to share with you some of my favorites from each category. Now, the first one is a bookmark. I have so many bookmarks, and it's so hard to choose a favorite, so I just chose one that I happen to use a lot, so I guess it's kind of a favorite. And it is a little bit out there, but it is this one. It is, yes, poo at a toilet. I don't know why when I saw this, it was just so funny, and I wanted it. It's by Happy Hello Co. You can find them on Etsy, and I just liked it a lot, so I had to get it. And I like these bookmarks because there's a little magnetic piece, so it just clips to the page. I have a whole bunch of these, and they're such good quality, and you can't tell from this one, but she does a really good job at making the characters look like how I think they're supposed to look like. So that's the one I'm going to share for the bookmark. Next, I have candles. Now, this first candle I'm going to show you I got from a book box. I am not sure what box it came from, sorry, but it is from Wiccan Fable. I just love the rune and the colors that go with the rune. There's that. It says it has sandalwood, amber, and vanilla. It's a 2-ounce soy vegan candle. And another one I'm going to show you is Abraxos from Sarah J. Maas's series, and it's an animal in the series, well, a huge animal that Manon rides, and just showing you this one because I really love Abraxos, and my friend gave this to me. It is from A Court of Candles, Leather Wings, Cool Breeze, Meadows, a 2-ounce vegan soy candle. Next is Funko. Now, I have a million Funko products. Now, the favorite that I would show you isn't related to books, so I can't show you that one. It's actually a custom one that I did. But there's so many to choose from when it comes to Harry Potter and other ones, so I just kind of grabbed some of my favorites because it's hard to pick just one. Now, many of you might say, well, this is just a TV show, but there are books first. So I love my Khal Drogo. I had to show this one. I don't know, something about him. Just love Khal Drogo. Maybe Jason Momoa has a lot to do with that, but he is one of my favorites. I can actually put him back up here while you guys are watching. He sits there high up on his throne. Then I have Chezzy, little Cheshire cat from Alice in Wonderland. It was in a mystery box. I just like him so much. He's so fun. I love his character in Alice in Wonderland. And then I just pulled off one that was easy access with all my Harry Potter pops, because there's some that maybe I would have showed you instead, but I'd have to get a chair, have to move things around, and it's a hassle. So I just pulled down Ron. And I love how Funko, like I was saying with the bookmarks before, the detail is so good. Well, Funko does a great job on detail as well, and I love how they make that stand so it looks like he is actually flying with the Quidditch game. So that's just one that I pulled down. There's so many cool Harry Potter ones and other series that I like as well. But those are the few I chose to show. So next I have a pre-order incentive, and I usually don't pre-order books a lot just because of money reasons. I wait a while till I can find the book cheaper, like I have a half-price books by my house, or I put them on my birthday list, Christmas list, just any of that to save money on the books. But sometimes if there is a special pre-order incentive, I do order it because the incentive looks so cool. So one thing that I really enjoy, it was from Alexandra Bracken when she released Wayfair, and this is just one of the things that was in there. You got, I want to say, you got to choose from 4 or 5 different prints that had to do with the book, and you got a big one, and then you got 4 little cards, and there were book signed nameplates in there as well. And this is, I actually didn't choose this one. There was some kind of glitch in the system, and some people did get the big prints that they chose, and some didn't. And she was very nice about it. She said that if you didn't get the print you chose, you could send them an email and then they would correct it. But I still liked this print so much. I think it actually looks better than the one I chose once I got all the little prints as well. And again, I would show you the other prints, but it's so far back behind books on the bookshelf. I didn't want to go through all that to take it down, but I will have to hang those up someday because they're just really, really cool. Sorry for the glare there. And then another thing that I got to show you is these cards from Cassandra Clare's Shadowhunter world, and I think this came with Lady Midnight. Maybe it was Lord of Shadows. I know there was a pin that came with it too. It was one of those two, but it's a whole bunch of different postcards that have to do with characters in the story. But I think these are so cool to have, and I want to display them, but there's so many of them, I'm not sure how to do that yet. So right now they're just kind of sitting in a pile on my shelf. Next, a homemade item. Now, one of my favorite homemade items I have shown in another video, my canvas video, where I talked about that, and I really like my Hunger Game canvas that I made. So if you want to see that, go back to my Bookish Crafts canvas video. So I just grabbed a few other things to show you. So here is another canvas. I did different sizes in the Harry Potter ones so I can have them hanging up on my wall, and I just pulled down this one, the glitter, the highlighting, and all different things. Again, I got the book at half price books because it was really cheap, so I didn't feel bad about cutting anything up, and I really liked using a title page here, and then the different pictures, if you can see, sorry, bad lighting, but the little pictures that are kind of popping out here are ones that were used on the chapter pages, the new chapter pages. So I still like doing those. Haven't done them in a long time because now I have so many that it's like, where do you hang them? You don't know what to do with, but those are cool. And then another thing that I like to do is with old Scrabble boards, and I find the Scrabble boards at like Goodwill's, different thrift stores, so because I need the letters. I have a huge collection of these boards now, but it's all about the letters. And this one, you can tell, I'll just show you, read it. Different characters from both her series, the Throne of Glass and A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and I did a lot of different characters, and the rose for Court of Thorns and Roses puts the little stars, and I mean, was it the best paint job I could have done around it? Probably not, but I do really like how that turned out, and I have a few of these boards for different characters, different book series. So that is something fun as well. And the last thing I pulled to show you, now I wanted to do just one item per thing on my list, but like I said, it's hard to choose things. And this President Snow with that white rose, that white flower. If you guys have watched the movies, read the books, you understand that. But I just have this in a spot up on my bookshelf. I was making different ATC artist trading cards at one point and trading them with different people, but this one I decided to keep for myself. So next, I have given to by a friend, and I have chosen these pillows. My friend had designed them on Redbubble. I believe it's under Amanda Koz, Amanda K-O-Z, and this one is Colleen Hoover's, up into a certain point of the book she made for when she made them for me, which was a couple years ago now, and I really like this. And then here's the other pillow with a whole list of different authors' names on it, and yeah, I sleep with them every night. I really like them. I think the quality that Redbubble does after the designs are made and everything is really well done. So I love these pillows. Next is received at a book signing. And this one was easy for me to pick because I have seen these in pictures and I've always wanted one if I was ever to meet the author, and it was Helena Hunting. I love chapstick. It's like when people say what's one item you can't live without or always have to have on you when you get to choose 3. Chapstick is always on my list. I was going to say lips. On my list because my lips are so dry all the time, and I was very lucky because by the time I got up to Helena at a Polycon, there was 1 chapstick left in the container, and I got Forever Pucked. Again, sorry the glare, but that's what that one looks like, so I was very, very happy. So, chapstick. Love getting chapstick swag. Again, this goes right here on my shelf. I don't know if I'll use it because I like that one so much, but I have used other chapstick swag that I've gotten before. I just really like this one, so don't know if I'm going to use it yet. But moving on, next is one in a giveaway, and this I had one over on Facebook. It's from Rachel Van Dyken's Elite Eagles series, and it is these cards, a set of cards of the different male characters from the books, and it gives little descriptions on the back, but I just haven't read them yet because I have just read the first book, and in case anything's on there, I don't want it ruined for me. And also, in the back there was like a sticker, a pin, but the cards and the shirt were my favorite part of the swag pack, so that's what I decided to show you. And this has a list of the guys' names, and then on the back it says Eagle Elite. So that was really cool to get, and I like that a lot. Next is an online purchase, like from Etsy or Redbubble, places like that. And the shirt that I actually did purchase is at my parents' house right now, so I can't show you that, but I'm going to show you one similar to it. I got this from my friends again, and it has to do with Jamie Maguire's series with the Maddox brothers, and it has their names and the titles of the books on it. And the one I was going to show you, it was from Cinder. But also another great thing for this category that I would choose is my bookmark purchases from Etsy, because again, those are one of my favorites. Happy Hello Co. So shout out to you for your awesome bookmarks. And lastly is a random find. Something you just found somewhere that you knew would fit well on your bookshelves. Now, I think this was my second year at work, not this last year, but 2 years ago. The Aflac lady came around to tell us about stuff, if we wanted to sign up for the plan, and we had to fill out a sheet saying yes or no, and she would pick from those sheets a winner for something, and my name was pulled second because she had 2 or 3 items to give away, and I got this little Aflac duck. I think, does it still? Aflac. Yeah, so Aflac. There you go. So yeah, definitely the random item there, and I actually have it sitting on my Shadowhunter shelves because if you know anything about some of the Shadowhunter boys, they are afraid of ducks. So I thought it was funny to have this on the shelf. Totally random, right? I mean, I have these little rubber ducks there as well, and they glow in the dark. So that is what I mean by random. But yeah, that is my list of different book swag to talk about, pick some of your favorites from. So I'll just go over that list one more time. It's a bookmark, candle, Funko, pre-order incentive, homemade item, given to by a friend, received at a book signing, one in a giveaway, an online purchase such as Etsy or Redbubble. There's Society 6, there's a lot out there, and a random find. So have lots of fun with this. I can't wait